Hello, welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, go on and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss important updates. Today we're talking about a major shake-up in government. An ANC minister has resigned immediately after mounting pressure for her to be fired. Make sure you listen until the end to hear the sources where you can verify everything for yourself. Minister Noble Mzansi, who was leading the higher education portfolio, has officially stepped down following intense pressure and backlash. This came after a serious scandal involving the Sector Education and Training Authority board appointments. According to reports from multiple reliable news platforms, she was accused of appointing politically connected individuals, most of them allegedly aligned with the ANC, into high-paying positions within SETA boards, some with little to no qualifications. The scandal didn't just stop at appointments. Opposition parties, especially the Democratic Alliance, called her out for misleading Parliament. They claimed she dodged questions, avoided accountability, and was essentially protecting party interests over the country's. The DA even threatened to launch ethics inquiries and open criminal charges against her. It all became too much, and the pressure cooker finally burst this week. Mzansi's resignation wasn't a surprise to many insiders. What did shock a few was the speed at which it happened. Sources say the final decision came right before a crucial vote on the appropriations bill. The ANC-led coalition needed full support to pass it, and having a minister accused of corruption on the front line would have risked the entire budget approval. President Cyril Ramaphosa had no choice but to act fast and remove her before the vote. The move worked. The bill passed right after her departure. In her place, the president has brought back Buti Manamila as minister, and appointed Nomusa Dubainqube as deputy minister. Manamila isn't new to this portfolio. He served under various administrations in the same department. Dubainqube also comes with solid political experience, having previously served as the Premier of KwaZulu-Natal. But the irony hasn't gone unnoticed. Both new leaders have deep ANC ties, and some critics are already calling it more of the same. This whole issue has thrown the spotlight once again on cadre deployment, that long-standing ANC practice of putting politically loyal people in powerful positions, regardless of merit. Ramaphosa has been under serious pressure from coalition partners and voters to stop this, and many are now asking, was Mzansi just a scapegoat? Or is this the beginning of a real change? Political analysts say the resignation is a good first step, but it's nowhere near enough. There are still concerns about how these institutions are managed, especially when it comes to budgets for NSFAS and skills development. Students are still struggling to get their allowances on time. Universities are battling mismanagement. And now there's growing suspicion that political interference is part of the problem. Meanwhile, Manamila and Dubainqube have a serious job ahead. They've got to clean up the image of the department and prove that leadership isn't just recycled, it's responsible. The public is watching, and many are ready to call out any nonsense going forward. So what happens next? It all depends on whether the new leadership will follow through with transparency and fix the mess Mzansi leaves behind, or whether this was just political theater to keep the coalition together and calm the public down. All the images used in this video are for illustration purposes only. Sources you can use to verify this news include IOL News, Financial Times, Reuters, and official parliamentary records from the appropriations bill session and public briefings. Now to end things off with a bit of humor, because this is South Africa and if we don't laugh, we'll cry. Why did the ANC minister bring a ladder to Parliament? Because she was trying to climb out of a scandal before it hit the headlines. And here's another one. What did the new minister say after the appointment? I wasn't ready for this, but let's pretend like I was. Thanks for sticking with us until the end. If you found this update useful, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop your thoughts in the comments. We'll be back soon with more verified news you can trust. Keep well, Mzansi.